37th parallel on America's haunted highway, it's Pixelated Paranormal, your guide to the unusual and the strange.
Hello and welcome to the Friends and Pixelated Paranormal play D&D. I'm going to give you another week of that, Jordan. How's that feel?
Feels pretty nice.
All right. Sean is running late, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started because Joe's also got to leave early. So
yeah, reading Rainbow in the Matrix over there with his Georgie LaForge Star Trek
I'm
glasses.
plugged in.
All right. Cool. Anyway, we're here with everybody today, and we're going to go ahead and introduce Preston.
What's up, all you...
from the Pixelated Paranormal.
Oh, I know. I was going to let you finish. Oh, okay. What's up, all you cool ghosts and...
Oh, my goodness.
What's up, all you cool ghosts and goblins, you crocodines, crocodingos, you skeletors...
Is it my turn to talk now?
Skelerettes and witchers and witches and whatever else you want to be. Yeah, we got... you know what? I'll pass it on. I'm doing good. So, Jordan's turn.
Hi, everybody. This is a guy playing Sifandrius. I don't have anything else to say. Nice to see y'all again tonight.
You gonna pass it on to the next person?
Nope, I'm selfish. All right, fine, Caradoc.
I'm Caradoc, and I'm curious as to why Vincent's vision on Twitch is very different compared to Caradoc's vision. Caradoc can see the whole map. Vincent appears to have fog of war, and I don't understand.
Wait, he's got fog of war?
I mean, I can see the whole map. It's just gray.
Oh, everything's fully white, fully very bright. Everything I can see.
Oh my goodness!
So I don't know how you got there.
Oh,
I wish mine was like that.
Undo, reveal, all. Let's try that. See if that fixes anything. No.
I've always had full vision. Anyway, I'll pass it off to Sean, but he's not here.
We should probably pass it off to Joe then.
Well, I guess.
What's up, all you insert audience name here? Coming at you live from inside the studio. For those who aren't able to view it on YouTube, or I mean on Twitch rather, you can view it on my Twitch, which will be twitch.tv/Colesvein, KOLSVEINN. Notice how I am very calm during my intro, very demure, very mindful. Notice how I'm on time, very considerate.
I love the fact that we hang all this shit on Sean and he's not here to defend himself.
I just seen he drew a damn map for Sean in a cage. Okay. And then I have, of course, your your host, your dungeon master, your friend, Rob.
Excuse me, Joe didn't throw it over to you, so you can't speak.
Yeah.
True.
You gotta hot potato.
Hold on. I need somebody to roll damage for that vicious mockery I just took. Yeah, but I am your dungeon master, and we're waiting on Sean from the Pixelated Paranormal podcast to get here. But before that's not happened anytime soon, who knows? So we're just gonna get down to what happened last week, and I don't know. I don't know if I have any special guests this week. But y'all finally made it to Neverwinter. Well, some of you made it to the gate of Neverwinter. The spider was turned over to the Harpers. Vincent the Blue had an encounter at the library with a cleric of Savros. And Yip, and Savandrius had a little talk, and Quazga had a little walk. So kind of where we're at the moment. Also, Yip Yip had to figure out a way to pay back taxes so that he could get access to the house again, and he offered y'all services for guard duty of the town, or guard duty of the town, yeah, for a couple nights a week.
You're welcome, job security party.
But I don't know if you ever actually got around to telling anybody that.
No, just Safandrius. I was gonna download the show because of my new soundboard. I can save banks of sound files, so I was gonna download the last show and isolate Safandrius' soundbite where he's like, "Fuck you, Yip Yip, this is the last time." So that way, every time somebody's like getting upset, I can just be like, "Fuck you, Yip Yip, this is the last time." I didn't get there, but just for future reference, that's gonna happen. I'm gonna make a sound bank for all of you motherfuckers.
There you go.
All right. Okay, so you guys going to be doing some guard duty tomorrow night. Still have a little bit of time today to do some stuff. Y'all should probably get together and figure out what you're going to do.
Well,
where did we say we were going to meet up?
I go to the location where we said we would meet up. Did we?
I figured it was the house.
I told Vincent to meet up at the Temple of Ilmater.
Oh, okay.
That's where I'm going.
Do me and Safandrius know this? Was this common knowledge?
I would probably go when I went into town. I assume we'd go pretty quick after they would. I would have gone straight to where they were turning in Glassstaff or the spider.
The spider. Glassstaff he got turned in a long time ago.
Yeah.
He's been turned in so long he's probably been turned out.
The other guy with the magical staff.
The spider.
Well, I guess Safandrius and I will head that way.
All right.
It makes sense for Sean not to be here because he's walking away for a day.
Well, the funny thing is, I had planned for this to start out with Sean's backstory a little bit, and he isn't here. So
might have to save it for the end, I guess. I don't know.
All right. All right. So y'all make it. Y'all meet up at the Temple of Ilmater. Oh man, words.
Tomato.
El Tomato.
Mater.
Why is there a tow truck outside this temple? No one knows. All right. So, you guys are all at the Temple of Ilmater, and you look around, Caradoc and Vincent, and you notice that Quasga is not here. And Shakespeare is not here.
Oh, we knew he couldn't come into the town. All right.
So, what did we find out about the spider? How did that all conclude?
He's currently in custody of the Harpers, and they will notify me with any information following his trial.
Wonderful.
But I assume he will be punished justly.
Glad to hear it.
I believe what is our next step, I personally would like to hunt down Ilmina.
That would be a good plan, but seems we've been volunteered for guard duty. Hello, and welcome to the party.
Hell party and welcome to the low.
So I'm gonna get out my notepad real quick, and I'm gonna write a note that look, our buddy Gundren is a cheap bastard, didn't pay his taxes, now he owes back taxes. There's some important information we need in the house. He's got a series of jobs he needs us to do, collect some things, but to be able to do that, we gotta figure out how to do this tax thing. And the mayor, nice guy, great guy, really liked the mayor. He's a super dude. He said, hey, I tell you what, I'm going to forget the whole tax thing. The tax thing, not a big deal. However, you all have to do a favor for me, and that favor is go ahead and do guard duty for a night. And I'm thinking, look, we're looking for this Elmita chick. She's may not be here. She might have some bad guys here, some henchmen. You put two and two together, do some math. So I self-volunteered us all because we're heroes. That's what we do. We step up to the plate. Boom, sign it, and I hand it to Caradoc with that look of, don't kill me.
How much are the taxes?
I just shake my head.
It's
I
not
don't know.
about the money.
Yeah, it's not about the money. It was a good amount, I assume.
We have so much money.
Yeah.
I think I said
We
it was
could
like
probably
500
buy his house 3 times.
I think
Kind of
I think
exactly
I
what I
said-
was thinking when I asked that question last time too.
I think I said yep, did you even pay attention to the taxes? And he said no. And I said I think it was only like 500 gold pieces. But
Yeah.
y'all don't need to know that because this is important to the story.
I
I'm
shake my
telling.
8 bags of 500 gold pieces. Yeah. We'll eat. What time is guard duty? Is it tonight or?
Tomorrow night is when the first night is.
Oh yeah, I see that. I read it in the letter. Well, we have the day. I would recommend if we want to try to hunt down Amina afterwards, we probably should gear ourselves a little bit because she, I assume, is going to come back with even more.
Money bags. Let's
Like
go
a small
shopping.
party for shopping with. I probably know of a fancy magic item shop or something.
I think you guys should spend a few minutes. Maybe I don't know. Were you guys planning on divvying up the actual money?
I thought we would just shop together.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
I
assume
mean,
the same.
I can divvy it up if we want.
I mean, I
Well,
don't know.
I didn't know how you guys were planning on doing it.
I mean, that's how we did it last time because I don't know that I'm going to actually benefit from anything in this shop. And usually, like when we get gold, we just put in the party funds. So, I mean,
Yeah,
we're-
I put everything in the party.
Well, this is a big city, yip, and you guys now have the opportunity to find magical items,
oh,
which does take it's a downtime activity, so it may take you a week, and you have to put some money in to hopefully find some of the magic items you're looking for.
right.
So, to give you an idea, so the asking price of some stuff is pretty expensive. Like if you're just looking for a common magic item, it could cost you anywhere from 200 gold to like 700 gold. But then like uncommon, it goes up another multiple of 10, and then rares even goes up another multiple of 10. So it can get expensive pretty fast if you want to buy the magical items, but you also have to locate them. So if there's any kind of magic items that you're looking for, basically we can go over that. I can tell you how that works.
Am I still running?
Yes.
Yes.
Horse shit. I thought I got to throw a wisdom saving throw to try to get out of that shit.
You only got a saving throw at the beginning of the spell and you failed it.
Oop.
Just remember,
You've been
it's-
running for about an hour.
It's not about the destination. It's just the journey.
I break after an hour if he hasn't. Well, I break concentration on the spell after I reach Caradoc, however long that takes.
Okay. So you finally suddenly feel like you don't have to run anymore, Sean.
That's all he had? That son of a bitch. I thought he had more in him. I muttered to
Shakespeare's
myself.
Shakespeare's like, this is fun and all, but I'm glad we stopped running. I don't even know what we were running from.
Dude,
Was it our past?
You ever just take off running for fun, big guy?
Only if it's fun is attached to a goblin that I'm going to eat.
Yeah, me neither. I think this was the tricksy work of our friend Cephandrius.
He's mean. I don't
Yeah,
like to run.
he
But then
can
again,
be. He can
He
be.
didn't make me run, I don't think. I just
He
followed
didn't.
you.
And I look up at him and I put my hand on his forearm because that's about shoulder height. And I say, and you know what? I appreciate that. That tells me you're a true friend.
Shakespeare like friends.
Yeah,
And he
Quazka
pats you
too.
on the head. And he says, he grabs you by the waist and puts you up on his shoulders. We
Yeah.
walk back together.
Oh, this is what Caradoc has to feel like.
And Freak the Mighty plays in the background.
I cannot wait until Spirit Chucker eats Sloop.
Hey, big guy, real quick question. So you like friends, right?
I do like friends.
So is it safe to say that most of our friends would be your friends as well?
Yes.
If they're good people and all? All right, well, I'm going to give you a fair warning on this big journey we're on. We have been rescuing a couple goblins who decided to change their ways. So when we get back to the village after this adventure, I just want to let you know. Might be a little jarring, but we got a couple of really good goblins with a couple of gray heads on their shoulders, so I just want to give you a heads up, pal.
Oh, that's fine. I won't eat them.
Perfect.
I don't really like the taste of goblin.
Me neither, pal. Me neither. And you know what? I doubt they'll try to eat you either.
I'd like to see a goblin try.
And I think to myself, well, this is going swimmingly. Just
All right,
quality time.
He gets you back to the front gate.
Because my legs don't work.
He's like, okay, I'll be out here, among the refuse.
Yeah. And I look up and I say, you know what? Just for the record, I don't think this was fair, and I'm sorry that you couldn't come in with us.
Maybe at some point you guys can find a way to let me into the town.
And I get a real serious look and I say, you bet your ass if there's a way, I'm going to find it, pal.
Okay. All right. He lets you go. Yeah. So I don't know. Did anybody tell Quazga where you guys were meeting before this all happened?
I sure didn't.
Presumably he would probably go to check. I mean, I don't know how long it would take him to get there, but I don't know. He would at least know as much as we did as to where the prisoner needed to go.
Well, you guys are at the temple, so that's not where the prisoner went. So he didn't know where the prisoner went.
Oh, well.
Where's my character piece at this point?
It's
In the zoo.
To the left of the circle zoo.
I moved the zoo. I moved it out of the zoo.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm just gonna kind of meander in here. What am I looking at this point? Jesus, at that point.
You're in
it's a black hole. Holy crap!
Oh, what?
No, I moved my character up into the village, and I just like dashed across.
Oh,
a shortcut.
Well, it looks like you're in Never Death Graveyard right now.
Works.
So
that will work. All right. And since my character can see spirits that nobody else can see, is it worth my time to ask anybody if they saw where a group of merry men went with some low down?
I mean, there's not a whole lot of ghosts right now because it's daylight. So.
Oh, fair. Okay. Well, I'm going to meander my way over here.
All right.
Okay, Rob, for the sake of dragging this on any longer, go ahead.
Eventually, you think to check the Temple of Ilmater.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. So, anyway, you guys were discussing a shopping trip.
Yeah. The only thing
I walk up to the gang, wobbly-legged, and I put my arm around Cephandrius, and I say, well, boys, what did I miss?
Does he burst into flames as soon as he enters the temple?
Quazga, did you get that aggression out with a nice run?
Buddy, it's going to take a lot more than a nice run to get this aggression out. But I tell you what I did get to do, Safandrius. I spent some quality time with our buddy Shakespeare. And we
You mean that,
discussed
that
what
ogre that mentioned that he ate goblins? The whole reason you killed the bugbear that I said we would spare last time?
I'm surprised you remembered his name. I did. We had a deep discussion on what the meaning of true friendship was, starting over and letting bygones be bygones. Did you cast quiet?
Nope.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, boys, what did I miss? What's the game plan? I am thirsty
Could we
for
have
adventure.
had a conversation before Quazga had returned to us?
Nope. I should have done that when I was late to the game.
Because he was like gone for like an hour, right?
Yeah. What conversation?
I wanted to ask the party their thoughts on the idea of.
Oh, hold, pause button. Should I take my headset off for this? I don't know if this is important for me to
You
hear.
already
or
know
not.
about it, but I was gonna. You as a player know about it.
Magic handcuffs.
Ask the party about the thoughts on performing an exorcism on Quazga to get rid of this demon inside of him.
God damn.
What were their
Call
thoughts on
me.
this?
Call me Emily Rose.
Do you think that there's a demon causing this quaskiness?
I'm like 80% sure. The red glow in his eyes, the smell of sulfur when he loses control.
Sometimes
I
the
haven't
man's
seen it,
downright
but-
charming, but other times he's intolerable. If you think it'll help, I am 100% down.
It certainly
Yes.
won't harm him, but I don't know how powerful this demon may be. I'll have to talk with the high priests and see if this is even something they can arrange.
Let the paranoia fuel.
What do
I
you
just
think,
wanted to
Yip
get your guys' opinion.
I mean, I'll write down on a note. He's like, maybe like 30% possessed and just, a tolerable asshole for the rest of it.
Thank you. I was going to say 70% asshole.
Yeah. But I'd be like, I'm going to put down like our asshole, like, so.
At
We
least
have
if
a
he's
community
30%
asshole.
better,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty good.
Sean, as you're walking through the town, your forehead really does itch quite a bit. Like you can just, and the more it itches, you can just feel those tiny, tiny nubs of horns.
Is this what Savandrius' gooch feels like 24/7?
You feel like just
Same
some
thing.
little
That's why he's
nubbins.
always so angry.
You feel those little nubbins of horns on your forehead.
Does he have a cream I can use?
For you.
I cast steroid cream. Yeah, so my forehead itches. What do I roll to see if I know about this?
Give me a
Intimidation.
Give me an arc. Yes, we're going to intimidate the horns. Give me an arc. Give me a
Yeah,
religion
already.
check. Give me a religion check.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about religion. I left it in my other
Nice
pants.
Nice.
Huh.
Yeah,
Fucking
you're
idiot.
like you listen. You don't know a whole lot about religion or what's going on, but you're thinking
Nope.
if you're growing horns, it's probably not a good thing.
Now, I'm not a smart man, I think to myself as I'm walking down these cobblestones. If anybody's ever seen Spider-Man 3, it's a lot like emo Tobey Maguire giving finger guns to people. But I know that this is probably not good.
So, Sean,
Mm.
you, as you're walking towards the temple, you kind of start drifting off a little bit to when you were a child. And your earliest memories were of your mother working with a bunch of barbarians, a barbarian tribe out in the fields, somewhat a little away from Neverwinter, and you just remember that you were kind of taken in by these barbarians, and your mother did a lot of work for them, being that she was a mercenary. She did know how to make metal weapons, so she did have a little bit of a blacksmith shop there. And you grew up around a lot of human children um, that they probably picked on you a little bit because you were a little different. Your skin was a little green,
I was gonna
you
say I
know,
was green.
a little green, like you
Underbite.
underbite. You had some some gnarly teeth, but you know, you weren't really bullied so much, but you were just kind of like an outsider. And your mom tried to teach you that
Did I look like this real quick? Was this me as a small child?
I don't know where you're looking.
My camera.
Oh no, you did not look like you the
That okay.
Yeti. Um, and so you lived here in this town and this little village, little camp, a lot of years. And about the time that you turned 8, you had went to sleep, and you woke up in the middle of the night to screams. As you lay there in your tent, you can see like bright flames outside the tent and people screaming and like a horde of bestial, um, powerful creatures running through the village, just slaughtering people. What are you doing, Sean?
I hear the screams, and I'm not really sure where I'm at. Kind of looking around to see if I can find where my mom is.
So you're kind of like listening, and just out of the corner of your eyes, you kind of see laying on the ground your mom's favorite dagger. It's got a pearl handle, and you're like, why is that here?
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, she always has it kind of in a sheath.
yeah. So you, what are you gonna do?
I'm definitely going to pick it up and kind of examine it and look for any kind of signs of blood or foul play, and all still hearing the commotion outside.
Yeah, you hear like the screams continue, and you kind of got your back to like the tent flap, and you hear something come in and grab you around like your mouth and try to like pull you towards it. What are you doing?
It kind of shocks me and kind of surprises me. So I think, holding this dagger, I kind of just instantly, I can't get away, so I kind of just thrust this thing behind me.
All right, you hear like a thud, like a squishy sound, and immediately the hands fall off of you, and you hear a collapse on the floor behind you.
And I'm assuming I pull the dagger down and see it's got some kind of viscous substance on it, and so
Yeah, it's covered in blood and looks like brain matter and looks like a little bit of an eyeball attached to
Jesus,
it.
fuck, pretty jarring stuff. So I kind of spin around real quick and look down and see who it was that just accosted me.
You look down to see that it's your mother's body.
Good God. So, I fall to my knees and toss the dagger down and, Mom, wake up, wake up, wake up,
She,
shaking her.
she
And
she moans a little bit, and you could see her kind of reach out and uh, grab onto your like ankle or like kind of your knee, like she's trying to pull herself up, and she just collapses, and she doesn't make any more sounds.
can I do some kind of, what do you roll for, like, first aid?
You could
Sorry to take everybody out of the moment.
you can do
Listen,
there's just medicine. Like there's a medicine. Is there medicine in there? Is
Yes.
it?
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I think
medicine
it's
there.
medicine is the right skill. Yeah, it's like I know there's got to be medicine. Right? Oh, you kind of quickly, you kind of like she did tell you a little bit about first aid. So you kind of feel for a pulse, and you realize that there's no pulse. And as you kind of like bring her head up, you just see blood running out of her eye and bits of brain. Also, that dagger found home perfect.
Man. Goddamn nat 20. Wasn't even trying.
And the tent flap opens up again. And in steps this large, hulking ogre male. And he looks over at you. And he looks down. And he kind of kneels down to your mother and turns her over. And you see him take his hand and kind of rub her face a little bit. And he says something in Orcish. And he closes her eyes.
I.
One eye, yeah.
Yeah.
Just one singular.
He closes both eyelids.
Thanks.
And he looks up at you. And he says, "You have killed your own mother. Are you Quazga?"
And I think in this moment, I instantly,
My name's Jerry.
stumble for this knife. Yeah. I stumble for this knife, and grab the hilt and just blindly jab it forward at this giant hulking figure.
Yeah, roll me a 20. That's an 8.
Hold on. Hold on. Shit, how do
Huh.
Good guess.
All right, hold on, Rob. Just
Plus 3d12.
What?
Impressive. 38. Natural 38.
I'm not good with
Natural
shapes.
20.
I'm not good with shapes in such a serious situation. I think I get the 11. The 11 was the D20.
No.
It's impossible to tell.
It's impossible to tell.
Yeah,
give me
he's right. The 11 was the d20. But
Yeah, the D20 was an 11 on my screen. God
The
damn.
D20 is the very last one on the right.
Why don't we just take an average of those 3 rolls?
you can also do /R space 1d20 if you want to
Fucking-
type it. But
Fucking most dramatic thing that's happened in this entire goddamn campaign. And I'm just like, whoops, all berries.
All right. I think
Yeah, it
we
was a
got this
17. It was a
So, yeah.
17.
You lash out, and you strike at your father, and
At
you
my
kinda-
what?
you
That
strike out
father
at
or
this orc.
father?
You strike out at this orc.
Uh-huh.
I thought he was an
And-
ogre.
No, I said orc.
I
Did
thought
say
it was an ogre too.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said ogre.
It was
Oh,
an,
did I
it was
say
an
I
orc.
meant to say orc?
It was an orc. I have dark
I
vision.
meant
It was
to-
an orc. I
thought
knew
he
what
was
you
I
meant.
thought-
mother
I
was
thought
an
that
orc and his
based-
father was an ogre, and I was like, how did we get a half orc?
Right, right. Here I
Go with
was
the bottom
thinking that
half.
you were about to say that's why Quazga spared Shakespeare's life because he
Yeah.
got back to the ogre.
This
That's
game
right.
is
That's
going
where we
off
were
There's a
tangent.
there's a whole story about a cousin that I lost. And he was an ogre who loved to read, but
He
was a
also
mute.
killed
No shit. All right, orc. Big
Orc,
hulking orc.
Yeah, so you stab this orc in the shoulder and kind of bury the dagger up to the hilt into his shoulder, and he reaches and just backhands you across the face,
Whack.
knocking you to the ground. And he pulls the dagger out and he just kind of throws it outside the tent. I have been looking for you since you were before you were born. I am your father.
I look up the shaft of the giant spaceship and I scream, "No!" No, I kind of look up and again takes the wind out of my sails, right? Like I just saw my own mother get murdered by me, and then this big hulking brute came in, and I'm in disbelief, utter disbelief. What do you mean you're my father? Where have you been?
I have been looking for you. Your mother left before you were born to hide you from me. I've been searching for you. I've been searching for her. And now
Oh.
you've killed your own mother.
So what else do I see sitting around this room real quick? This tent.
You just see kind of you see like some like water jugs. You see like some blankets. No more weapons like sitting around.
Frying pan?
Um, yeah, you see a frying pan.
Fuck yeah. So I scuttle across the floor, grab the frying pan.
Hey, he found a D20 on his first try.
And apparently it's too fucking heavy to lift.
Yeah, you try to lift it up, and he just takes it from you and throws it into the corner.
Ah!
We could do this all day, son, but you're still coming with me.
What else do I see, Rob? Anything else? Water jugs. I chuck the water jugs. And there's
You
two water
splash.
jugs. There's 2 water jugs.
Oh, damn.
One of them got him in the head.
Yep. The one I threw with my right hand cold clocked him. Right in the fucking
Yeah,
butt.
you critically hit him in the head with the water jug, and he
Water jug! With 38 ounces of water.
it clocks him in the head, and it shatters, and he
He
kind of
dies.
shakes it off.
He's dead.
Plot twist. Fuck you and your backstory, Rob. I wrote this one.
My mama said water is better than Gatorade.
It's a solid hit and just kind of bounces off.
Yeah.
So I'm amazed too. Holy shit. So where what do you mean going with you? Where are you taking me?
You're going back to the village.
And I'm 1, 2, 3. Carry the 7. I'm 8 years old. How did it take you this long to find me?
Your mother was a mercenary at one point. We figured she had gone back to that work and we couldn't find her. Finally, I got my first betrothed, who's a shaman, to locate you. And you were not where we expected you to be. But here you are.
Yeah, here
It was
I am.
destined for us to find you.
Destined, huh? Whose destiny? Mine or yours?
Our destiny. I am the son of the chieftain, and you, as my firstborn, will be the
Are
next.
your firstborn.
Yes, you are my firstborn.
Sorry, I'm only half dumb, so I can use proper English.
But you're coming with me.
I look down at my mom and I feel a little bit outmuscled at this point, so I say, Can you give me just a minute to pack some things up?
We have everything that you would ever need.
Well, I think
I'll give you a minute to speak with your mother.
Okay. Do I see anything else in the room, Rob?
No.
Fuck. Okay.
A very soft teddy bear.
Can I shove it down his throat if I get a D20?
No.
Yeah. So
I like how me and Sean worked on this backstory and he's still trying to get out of it.
So I look up at him and again, I'm feeling kind of outnumbered at this point, so I kind of just scuttle over on my knees and run my hands through her hair, and I don't really know what else to do at this point. I'm kind of at a loss, so I
Take her other eye.
I look over. I look over at this ogre dad, orc dad, and while locking eyes with him, I reach over and grab my mom's, partially deflated eyeball, and I stick it in my pocket.
He cringes a little bit at this.
Yeah, and I just kind of smirk.
You know what, Barbara? I don't think that boy's quite right.
Hold on a second. I got the wrong tent. Yeah, I just, again, run my hand through her hair one more time and kind of just, I'm at a loss for words. And I just kind of slowly start to cry and just mutter the word sorry. And stand up. My shoulder past my orc daddy.
And he follows you out And then as he goes by, you hear him yelling Orcish um, to come with us, burn everything else. And you see them start burning the bodies and burning the tents, including your mom's tent.
I don't know. I didn't mean to click a perception. I'm sorry. I was just moving my mouse.
You didn't see any of this, though.
Huh? It's that meme of the blonde kid.
And with that, you find yourself back at Ilmater's Templar. Ilmater's Temple. God damn it.
Joe was there. He remembers what happened. Okay, quick question. I'm assuming I picked up the dagger.
Did you pick up the dagger?
I wanted to pick up the dagger. I didn't realize we were going to snap back so soon. I thought like I'd kind of look around the ruin of the village of the good people that raised me.
I mean, you can pick up the dagger if you want to.
Fuck yeah, grab the dagger.
You rip it out of your dad's shoulder.
Nah,
No,
he
he put-
pulled it out
no, he
and
pulled it
tossed it
out
out the
through it.
door.
Oh yeah.
All right. And now you're at Ilmater's Templar.
Ilmater's Templar.
Are you okay, Rob?
No,
Ilmater.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with my brain today. Like, I was fine for 90% of the day. It turned 8 o'clock and my brain just like, ogres, orcs, what's the difference?
Whoa.
Quasga got a big daddy and a small
He
mommy.
started screaming Ilmater's Templar over and over again.
Okay. So you guys, what is the plan then that you guys have been concocting?
I suppose gearing up. But first, before Quasga would have gotten back, Vincent, how do you feel about the Quasga situation? Since we asked Yip Yip, me, and Sean what we all thought of it. About
Nice,
getting him
Paradox.
Sorry, I gotta
exercised.
get back in
Yep,
character.
you're right. You're right. Sorry, Caradoc.
Jordy LaForge?
I mean, I would want to know, has anybody in this group, have they performed an exorcism successfully? I've never even
Yeah,
done
all the
one.
time. All the
Yeah,
time.
so I want to know,
All the time.
what are the odds of this asshole surviving?
100%.
Can I do
Which
like
direction?
can I do like a perception check? I feel like he's lying.
That would be an insight check. And
I'm
I don't know,
nothing
do you
but confident in the?
Oh no, he got a nat 20. I need you to make me are you trying to lie?
I
I think
assume
it felt
I
pretty
would've-
obvious.
I would have been. At least I would know knowledge of like basically how to do it since I grew up in the temple. But I don't think I ever participated in one because
So
that wasn't really my.
I guess maybe give me a persuasion check
Okay.
to kind of be like, yeah,
Oh,
I'm trying. I know enough of things,
I was gonna ask the high
Or-
priest to.
or maybe
See if-
maybe it's a
if they'll help
religion
with
check.
this.
Well, you already give me a religion check.
All right. Well, I only know about my god, and that's it.
Well, that's close enough.
Meta.
Okay. Yip. You necessarily don't think he's lying, but he seems like he's knowledgeable on it. But at the same time, you don't feel like he's ever done it himself.
Mm.
As I said, I was gonna ask the high priests if they would be willing to assist in this, but
I mean, I guess that would
Yes.
be my sensations and feelings. I would say that, yeah, I'm only for it if we get somebody with knowledge who knows what they're doing to help us. And then, I'm going to write on my note that if shit goes sour, I'm going to have to pull the plug because he's our asshole.
if we have to kill him, I guess we will. But
Oh, I meant pull the plug on the exorcism, not pull the plug on
pull the
him.
plug on his life. I understand.
Anyways, my opinion is I don't know him well enough, and I feel like I'm trying to unlearn some of my pre-held notions. And
kill
I don't want
mimic
to
boat.
make assumptions. I don't know what's nature versus nurture necessarily.
I do feel like some of his more egregious acts came out of nowhere. So if we can get rid of those habits without killing him, I'd prefer that.
You also probably noticed that Vincent going around town is probably like a little bit more paranoid, eye over the shoulder, pulling his wizard hat down, wearing wizard sunglasses.
Give me perception checks, everybody, to see if you notice that Vincent seems to be a little. Not persuasion. Okay.
I'm not doing good at persuading anybody.
Perception 2014. Yep, it's a 10. I would say anybody that rolled above a 10, which has been everybody, I would say that you kind of notice it. He's not really hiding it. He's just like, he does the real fast, like, look behind every once in a while kind of thing.
So I'm gonna write him a note real quick that says, "Yo, Soggy Bottoms, what's up? Why you keep looking over your shoulder? What happened? Somebody touch you inappropriately? Somebody trying to kill you? What's up?"
I believe there's somebody following me.
And I'm gonna write back. Did you get a good look at them? You know what they look like? You got a name? You got a number?
Number 8.
Hmm.
Didn't you get his name? Was it Asham?
Yeah, I talked to him for a second. I certainly didn't take notes though.
Have I got back yet?
I wrote down the name Asham, and so I'm pretty sure that might be him.
That's probably it.
Because I wrote down Hoyd, which was Savandrius' real name, right?
Asham is the dwarf harper who took the spider.
Oh.
Then maybe who was Burlew? I thought that was Burlew was the.
I don't have a Burlew in my notes.
I need to keep better notes. Burlew might be the man then.
We're just gonna name him Burlew for now.
Guy.
Yeah, he was a cleric, or a priest, or follower, worshiper of fate, and he doesn't like me.
Have I got back to the party yet?
And then I'm gonna write a note that look, you're part of the group now. I'll protect you. Okay, don't you worry about this guy. Nobody's gonna start shit with you on my watch, Soggy Bottoms.
Before you get there, they got to finish if they're going to exercise you. Or
Okay.
I think it's a possibility. I'll talk with the priest, see if it's something they'd be willing with, but it doesn't have to be today.
Right. And just as you do that, you see Quazga kick open the door to the temple.
And I walk in and say, "God damn it, Savandrius! I've had the runs before, but that was ridiculous." Hey, Vincent, why is your hood up? That's a new look for you. Kind of my thing, isn't it?
Trying to be hip.
Yeah. There you go.
New
Speaking of hips, mine are on fire.
Did you get a nice workout in, Quazga?
Nice is a relative word. But I had a really good long chat with our friend.
Well, good. Good. I hope you could work through some stuff.
Yeah, it seems really serious in here. What you guys talking about?
Oh, I was just catching Caradoc up on the situation that happened outside from my perspective. Would you like to share yours?
My perspective?
If you're interested.
My perspective is I just ran a 7-minute mile 6 times in a row. Rob, do I get any kind of buzz or catch a whiff of anything in here?
No.
I rolled the goddamn 21!
You weren't in there when the conversation was happening.
No, but I just walked in. Do I think like something's up? Like they're acting weird? Holy shit. Yip
mean-
Yip's not looking at me. He's just sitting there preening his shoulder.
That would be an insight check.
What did I roll? Intimidation? Not
Roll
investigation?
investigation. Nope, everything looks normal.
That's great. All right, cool.
I'm
well.
being a little weird, but because it's better than a 10. I mean, I figured better than a 4 was what I rolled for my persuasion.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, you also notice that you do notice that Vincent looks a little paranoid,
Sketched out.
looking over, sketched out. Yeah.
Weird. Huh. Well.
And I
Anyways, Fandros, thank
write,
you. I feel like
I write Quazga a note that says somebody's stalking our boy. We should go take care of it, and then I hand it to him.
And I read the note and say, huh. And I say, all right, for now, what's the situation? What do you mean somebody? What's a name? Got a name? What's the guy look like?
He was bald, right?
Okay.
I believe so. Yeah.
He was a follower of
Severus.
yeah, no, Severus.
Severus, is that
is,
in religion?
Fate,
Snape.
Yes.
Fate.
deity of fate.
I don't believe in fate. Big guy, small guy?
Medium-sized humanoid.
Medium-sized humanoid. Okay, fair enough. All right, well, that's all I need to know. And you don't like this guy? And I put my arm around Vincent's shoulder. This guy causing you some grief there, Chief? Is that why you're wearing the funny glasses all of a sudden?
What? These were the height of fashion back in my day. What
Do you
What do you
have
mean?
another pair?
No, I don't have any money.
Huh, okay, well, that's all right.
Speaking of money, would we like to distribute the party funds, or how do we want to do this?
Yeah, I think we do. Now, real quick, I kind of get a smirk, and I take my hood down, and I reach in my bag of growth, entrails, and odds
Do
and
I
ends. and
notice
pull-
anything when he takes his hood down?
What are you looking for?
Out
Oh,
of
the-
horns.
You don't see them. He just kind of feels them right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
put
there's no
cream on 'em.
Got it.
They're
And I
kind of
kinda-
up, they're kind of up in his hair a little bit as well. You wouldn't notice.
If I
them
can't
right away.
physically see him, then yeah. that's
Yeah.
fine.
I look over at Vincent, and I was like, well, since we're all kind of, changing fashion, and I turn over, and I kind of turn from everybody, and I put on Vincent's discarded wizard hat, and I pop my head back up. What do you think? Huh? You do me, and I'll do you? What do you think, big guy?
Yeah. I mean, you'll notice
Yeah.
that I still have my wizard hat on, and I probably squished it down and put a hood on top of it.
Yeah, perfect. So here's the plan, chum. See, you're going to call me Vincent the Gray from now on, at least while we're in this village. And I'm going to call you... Do you have any preferred nicknames? Big guy, Big Blue, Chumbo. Chumbo! I'm going to call you Chumbo. Everybody, from this point on, here's a plan. We're going to call Big Blue here Chumbo, and you call me Vincent the Gray.
What about Vincent the Blue?
That works.
Did he just
Whatever
disappear?
color. All I'm saying is if somebody's got a problem with Chumbo here, he's going to have to go through me and the rest of you guys. And the big guy outside that no one wants to come inside. Also, I bang my fist on the table. Why the fuck can't Shakespeare come in here?
Over, this is a town.
I know I went for a jog a little bit ago and I should have stayed with the group because I'm kind of behind on shit, but like, this village trust us? Like, we doing some favors for them, huh? Like, we're good enough to come in here because they need something?
I think that's a good point, Quazga. Yep.
Thanks.
Since you talked to the mayor, maybe you can get an in for us to get us some extra help on our guard duty.
Yeah. And maybe we can get Big Guy out there to come inside too.
Yep, that's what I was saying.
Maybe if we
Perfect,
got
right.
team T-shirts and we gave
Because
them one.
he's wearing the wizard's hat doesn't mean he's more intelligent.
Nope, not at all. Could Yip Yip and I go talk to this asshole?
Yeah, we should, but before we go do that, Rob, I still have a question about the finding the magical items. So really, the only way my AC is going to get better is if I find some magical
Plus
stuff.
1 armor.
Right. So what do I need to do that?
We could dispense the party funds, right, guys?
Are we splitting them, or are we pooling them and using them pooled like we have in the past?
Well, I think
don't
we should.
swing much. I say
I think we should do that, because that way, if I know what I need for this armor, I can have one of you guys procure it while we go talk to, the Mayor Fancy Pants about letting our Shakespeare in to help on guard duty. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Caradog, where did you get this price thing that you had found earlier?
The Dungeon Master's Guide.
Okay, I think that's for selling, or that's
That's for purchasing items.
no, because that's for I don't think it's for purchase. That's for the magical. Like if you started out at a certain level, this is the magic items that you would give them. I think that's how much money you would have for gold and what level of magic items to give away.
There's a different table for that. I can use that table if you wish.
Mommy, you're fighting.
Because I've got a different list here on Xanathar's guide, which was the downtime one that shows that rarity.
That's for like finding items.
Yeah, but there's actually that, but there's also magic item price as well.
I mean, I know the basic one from the DMG, which is the one that Caradog posted.
I'll look at the Xanthar's Guide one, I guess. But...
I mean, I could be. I guess I don't know.
Oh man, that's fucked up. I didn't want to do that. Because it's showing for like a rare item, it's like 20,000 gold. But let's see.
Yeah, they did change it in Xanathar's for some reason. Jenkins.
Because I was pretty sure that the Dungeon Master Guide didn't actually have a place to buy it, because people were bitching about that. They're like, there's no way to buy magical items in the 5th edition when it first came out.
Yeah, that's because they just had this table there, and they were like, the DM should figure it out.
So I know that you were looking for plate.
It's up to you. Whichever you want to do.
Okay. How much gold do you guys have?
It depends. Are we able to like sell like the treasure for like its full price and stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys do that.
Okay. Then let me get a calculator.
While you're figuring that out, I'm gonna go pee.
Me too.
All right. Well, those losers are gone. I'm gonna go take a pee as well.
Have fun. Enjoy.
Whose pee are they taking?
Ah. I wonder. There's no way this works, but I'm going to see what happens if I try. Okay, all right. There's no way it's going to work, but if it works, I'm telling you, it's going to be game changing.
Do you have a certain setting toggled where you have like token specific view? I don't understand why yours is different.
Me?
Yeah. Like if you zoom out of the map right now.
I think it
you
had
see
to do
the
with
circle?
his like lighting and how Rob was trying to do dark vision. If I had to guess.
Yeah, like he only sees like what the tokens see. He has token vision.
I mean, I don't know.
Have you always been that?
Yeah.
I mean, like 2 buttons to the left of like zoom out is like a select token vision button. Does that do anything to you, or what?
Didn't seem to.
Well,
On-
you clicked it. I don't know.
If I turn it on, my vision gets smaller. So
Yeah, because we'd only be able to see what that
All right,
token
I am
sees.
back.
If you unselect it, you
Well,
see what the whole party sees. So I don't know why I don't have
What's going on?
token vision. I'm just trying to figure out this token vision thing.
Well,
It's
there's
weird
no
that-
token vision on this map at all.
Except Vincent has it, and I don't right now.
That's weird. He shouldn't have it. There's no.
That's fine. We have 13,296 gold.
13,000. Okay, let me look at this list again.
But I haven't split that up amongst the party if we want to do that or what our plan is. I don't even know. Is like Vincent gonna get anything? I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's a group decision.
And the only thing I would want is scrolls, but and
have-
ink and paper.
I have some scrolls in the party if you want them.
What scrolls? Where's this party chat? Or
Whole person fireball.
I already got fireball.
Okay.
So we'll have to ask. What does Quasga, not Quasga, what does Yip Yip think about how we wish to split up money?
Yeah, as long as it's fair.
Divide it evenly,
Yeah,
or-
as long as it's fair and across the board and everybody can get what they need. I'm not picky. So
What do we think about Vincent?
He's a little prejudiced.
the armor would be the only other upgrade probably for the rest of this campaign that I would want. So literally, I'm not probably going to ask for money past this point.
I mean, there's definitely going to be times coming up where you're going to get more magic items, probably for sure. But armor, I'm not seeing that much at the moment. So, I know. Sean, you were wanting some. Was you wanting a rapier, a +1 rapier or something?
I just want any gear that's going to be rad. To be blunt, if are we procuring actual magical items here or what?
Yes.
Like, is it a rapier that's +1 and does poison damage or some cool shit?
You guys don't have as much money as I thought, so I'm gonna go by the list that Caradoc put up there because that stuff was a little cheaper. Because like some of this, like if we go by this Xanathar's guide, like yeah, you guys wouldn't be able to afford like anything. Because like literally, a +1 armor would be 10,000 to 20,000 gold pieces for just a +1 armor because it's a rare.
I don't know why.
Would you say, Caradoc?
I don't know why that was changed. I'm trying to figure that out, but
Preston, what's on your shirt?
It is the album art for Stone Temple Pilots' album Purple.
I thought it was like a neon drawing of that weird ass wallpaper you found that one time.
No, but that would be cool.
It's pretty close to it. So okay, so like, what are my options here? Like, is there some cool shit I can pick from, or is it just like, hey, you got a rapier that works a little bit better? Because if you got that fucking Arcanita cloak in there somewhere
Yep.
that's on a discount, fucking
You're not
holler
gonna
at
get
your boy.
That was a very rare item. That thing is like 50,000
I don't
gold.
care. Have you ever gone like thrifting and been like, oh, holy shit, this thing is worth X amount of hundreds of
There's not
dollars,
a
and they
goodwill
want
for the magic item.
$4? They're fucking is too for mercenaries who kill shit for a living.
Ah,
It's called-
sick. Hand me down rod of absorption.
Yep, that's all I need. Okay, so what are my options? We're in a magical shop, and I get a rapier that does have a little bit of a harder hit. Come
Well,
on,
do
Papa.
+1.
Right, magic +1, like they shit themselves.
Well,
Yeah.
number one, it would like you'd get like an extra point to try to hit them. So like if you rolled a 19, you would also now you'd have a 20 kind of thing. But
Does it
+1 to hit,
poison
to do
+1 to
the
damage.
if you wanted to
And-
poison somebody, no, you could buy poison that you could just put on your dagger or your
How
sword.
long does that last?
10 minutes,
Oh, fuck this game.
and it costs
Um,
100 gold pieces.
Boots that make me run faster?
Yeah.
Cloak that makes me invisible?
Yeah.
Sword that I hit somebody with, and if they're under 100 hit points, it automatically kills them
Yeah.
unless they roll
Yeah.
up.
All these things
15?
exist.
Sean said they're in the shop, and Sean's smarter
That's
than I
probably
am.
not in the shop. I said
Nope,
they
you didn't
exist.
say that wasn't in the shop. Add it to your shopping list.
If it's common and uncommon, yeah, it might be on a magic item
It's
shop.
pretty common
Rob, I
knowledge.
think
I
everyone
it's
knows
fucking
of
cool.
the 9-life stealer. Very
Joe
clearly,
knew
it's
it.
not
I
an
didn't even have
item.
to say it. Joe knew what it was.
Can we just buy Quasga at like 18 Vorpal daggers?
Yeah, do it. Give me all the Vorpals. I changed my mind. I want a Vorpal dagger. And its name's going to be Tim. And I can only say the word ficus. Anybody know that pull? Anybody know that reference?
No,
Yeah, it's a talking chimp, and it can only say ficus.
my brain fog is so bad tonight, guys. I
It's all right.
apologize.
I just want some cool shit, man. Just give me some cool shit. Waiter.
I mean, the
I want
problem is
some-
you guys
I want
don't
some
have
cool
enough
shit,
money for
waiter.
cool shit.
I don't think money's the problem. I gave all mine to the. Is this what I get for giving all my gold
Yeah.
willy nilly to the fucking goblins who can't build shit because they're all cross-eyed?
We just
Like, here you go.
we can
Fucking
we can
boogie. Here's 50 fucking gold.
we can we
Because
can
I'm a nice guy.
we can afford a mediocrity is what we can afford. So just
Okay, Yip Yip wants any like magic armor upgrade.
I
And
want
I
any
say
magic
my
rapier
list.
upgrade.
Magic rapier upgrade. Do any of these things exist?
What about serpent scale mail? That might be good for Yip Yip. And
Well, he
Quazga.
can't scale mail would take down his dexterity bonus though.
yeah.
Not serpent scale.
Oh, is that something different?
Yeah, serpent scale armor doesn't get rid of the dexterity, or doesn't give dexterity disadvantage, and I believe it also doesn't cap your dex modifier.
It's a common scale mail, but it doesn't give him a plus. It doesn't give him a plus to his armor though.
Point being, if his dex is higher than 2,
Right.
then that adds whatever more
Oh,
higher
yeah, I
than
see
2
what
it
you're
is,
saying.
and he doesn't get disadvantage on stealth.
So that would give him. That would if you guys can find it, I think that would be considered uncommon. So 500 gold pieces.
I mean, I think that's well worth the investment for Yip Yip and Quazga.
What would that bump my
that
ace
would help.
armor class do?
What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 18.
So it should bump it by 2 points, right? Is your armor currently 16 for your AC?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe it should bump it by 2.
I'm down for that.
So
What's
what
it do
do
to
you
a guy who's got a 17 armor class?
It depends on how you got it, but I would bet it would also bump your AC by 2. What armor do you have on right now, Quazga?
leather. I think he's got leather. Like is it? I looked it up earlier today because I was curious because I couldn't.
I
remember.
believe I'm still wearing leather. Where do I find that
No,
shit?
you have something. You have like I want to say it's something.
Thick leather?
No, it's not thick.
Studded.
That leather would be thick. Yeah.
Studded,
Oh,
yeah, for
Studded.
her pleasure. Or his.
Okay. Okay, that studded leather armor is pretty good too. But do you have proficiency in medium armor, Quazga?
Oh,
Or
He's-
Yip should, but
Yeah.
Where do you find it?
features and traits. Is that?
Sleight of hand, persuasion, deception, athletics, sneak attack, thieves can't. Cunning.
Proficiencies, duh.
Cunning,
Uh,
You're only
linguist.
proficient in light armor.
Yeah, he's only has
Bottom
light
left of your
armor.
character sheet.
oh, gotcha. Then it would not be very
You
good
couldn't
on
even-
you, Sean.
You couldn't wear it at all.
To say it.
Alright, give me that poison dagger I was looking for then.
That poison dagger you couldn't afford.
No, not that one, just a different one, like the junior version.
There wasn't a junior version. It was poison that you'd actually put on a dagger, and it's 100 gold pieces an application for a
God,
minute.
man. The boots that made me fucking run fast or dance good.
I think the +1 rapier is your best bet, buddy.
Oh god.
And or some maybe there's armor that works well for you. I don't know.
Is there a cloak that makes me half invisible from like the waist down? At the discount fucking shop, or Rob's boring ass shop of unmagical bullshit? I'm gonna make the DM mad on accident.
Listen, all best I could do is get you a cloak of billowing.
What does that do?
Wearing
I
this
fart a
cloak-
bunch?
While wearing this cloak, you can use a bonus action to make it billow dramatically.
I think you should do
Give me
it.
that and the +1 rapier, and I'll give you the gold.
80,000 gold.
No, it's a discount rack.
We should get Sean a deck of many things.
Well, hey, we could get you a cloak of elven kind. That would only be about 500 gold pieces.
What does that do?
Makes you harder to see. It makes perception checks at disadvantage if they try to see you when you're being sneaky, and you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks.
Give me that and the +1 rapier.
Listen, you guys have to talk this out.
No, I'm just one-on-one with the shopkeep right
So
now.
that would be. I would say that those two items would be 1,000 gold pieces.
Guys, I argued for a discount. This guy's a real stickler on price. It said the price is firm. What says you? How many gold do we have first?
13,000.
Oh, come on, guys.
So I mean, that's
Why don't
like
we take the 13,000,
that's like
split it 3 ways?
15. That's 1,500 right now, right? You said 1,000 for your two things.
Quite a few.
So you and Vincent are getting nothing?
Or Sean, instead of the cloak. Okay, I'll give you some choices here.
Okay, give me some choices. Make them good, too.
Make them cheap.
I'm
Come
gonna make
on.
it Good.
Damn it. Fucking Mr. Tip
These are
over
these
here.
are these two items. You got the cloak of elven kind, right? Then there's also the hold on, where did it go? I've done lost
Oh,
it.
don't laugh before you make your offer. That's just insulting.
No, it's not. It was just simply a. Where the fuck did it go?
I got you a pair of light up LA gear.
Cloak of protection. It's a +1 to your armor class, but that's all it is.
I think we should get Sean a bag of tricks so he can pull out fuzzy little friends to act as his like familiars.
I would take that. That sounds cooler than this bullshit fucking armored cloak that, you know, Baby Toys over here is trying to give me.
Just went to the magical cloak shop.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where we're at?
A bag
You know
of-
what?
Well, that's
You
not
know
common.
what, shopkeep? I think my money's too good here.
I think what Sean wants is a robe of useful items.
Mm-hmm.
I think
What
you
does
would
that
enjoy
do?
that thoroughly.
What does that do, Jumbo?
It's a robe full of useful items.
Like what?
Ladders.
Magical
windows.
lockpick? Magical lockpick?
I swore somebody had that. Am I imagining that?
It's an item. It's a real item.
No, I know that, but I swore I gave one of those away in this game.
Oh, I don't.
I don't believe so.
Oh, you're cheating on us, and you're thinking about your other group you DM and all the cool stuff you give them.
I'm not running another D&D
Mhm.
game. I talked myself
Mhm.
out of running the Dragonlance.
Mhm.
That cloak of protection sounds pretty okay.
Oh no, it's gone up to 2,000 now because you're a little
Fuck
bitch
you! It's
about
not
it.
my money. It's the party's money. They saw how much money I give away. They're gonna be cool with it, dog.
Yeah, that 5 gold pieces you gave away to those goblins.
It's 5 more than they fucking
How-
had
How
in
much
their
is
life.
Yip Yip's armor upgrade?
What'd you say?
How much is
Carrot?
Yip Yip's armor upgrade?
It would be 500.
500 for +1 studded leather?
Well, that would be for the
Oh,
serpent
it's the
scale mail.
serpent
Oh,
scale.
for serpent scale?
Yeah.
Do you want serpent scale? Yip.
Yes, I would prefer
Whatever
that.
is.
Yeah, if that's possible. I mean, look, I think if each one of us got an upgrade for 500
was
gold pieces, that's fair. That's so, Sean can either get a
Joe,
rapier.
I know you got to leave. Hold on a second, Preston. Joe, I know you got to leave here. Is there anything that your character's looking for that you might want to bring up before you leave?
Just scrolls. Specifically, I'm looking for sending, counterspell, and disguise self. 2 level 3s and 1 level 1.
I see. So 14 plus dex. No stealth advantage.
Maybe haste, but that's getting greedy.
I know there's a price list for fucking spells, and I don't know where that's at.
So, like for consumables,
Yeah, it's
I
like
know
half.
they're half.
Right.
Top price, yeah.
But yeah, that's rarity based off of spell level.
I want to say, like, a first level, I imagine, is common.
Yeah, I think first levels are like 25 gold
Yeah.
because it's the same as a healing potion.
And I want to say level 2s are 100?
I can find the table if you give me a second.
Okay. So sending's a first level spell, right?
Sending is third. Disguise self is first.
Oh. And counterspell's third. And you can't find that spell because fuck that spell.
The DM wants to have fun? Absolutely not. I say nay.
Who fucking counterspells a healing spell, you son of a bitch?
Actually, on Discord, I sent that list to you a while ago, Rob.
List? What list? What's a list?
The list of spell scrolls and their price to buy them
Oh, you sent it to me in
Discord.
That's a terrible place for me to ever read it. His name?
Yeah, but before that, I sent the scrolls.
Oh, okay. Cantrips are 25 to 50. First to third levels, 50 to 250.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I think
fourth, fifth is rare, sixth, seventh and eighth very rare, ninth legendary.
So yeah, the third level spells are going to cost you about
Those are
third levels
uncommon.
cost you 500, and the other one would cost you 25. So 525, you could find all those spells. Maybe.
Okay. That's all I'm looking for.
So 525 for Vincent.
Yep.
Yippee! Coca-Cola and Fortnite.
500 was the scale.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Yip scale was 500.
Yes.
I think we can. Those are fine upgrades.
And
What
Sean
about
was looking for a cloak of protection and a +1 rapier. That would be 1,000.
He was looking for a +2 rapier, actually, if you had one.
No, you're not getting a +2.
My name's Rob, and I'm boring.
Not this early.
1.5 rapier, if you get one of those later.
So +1 rapier is how much?
It's 500.
Okay. I think we can buy that. That's fine.
Thanks, Dad.
This is the boring session of the accounting.
All in favor, say aye.
Oh, my last D&D session was too.
Nice. Ooh, you guys ever like need a thing in real life, and then you play D&D 6 hours later, and you shine your flashlight down because you stepped on something cold under your desk, and you discovered that you actually had the bookends that you wanted?
Yes. That happened
Fuck
to me
yeah,
this evening.
Jordan. Then you're gonna understand my excitement. I just found the bookends I needed.
Fuck yeah, Sean.
Fuck
So
yeah,
Fandrews-
Jordan.
Does Fandrews want anything?
Bookends.
I'm looking, but I'm more concerned with y'all getting kitted up than me. I have some pretty good loot at this point.
Anything on my shopping list that was available?
You were looking for better armor, right?
He was.
John, I forgot what was on that list. Could Quazka take a look at that
So
list?
your plate +1 is going to cost you about 5,000.
Worth.
And your +1 shield, I think, was also another. I can't remember if that was uncommon or. Let me look it up here.
Shield +1, uncommon.
Uncommon, so that would be 500.
I think at least a shield. If we want to go crazy and splurge on the plate, but that's up to the group.
I mean,
I'm in favor.
if we have enough gold, I don't see why not. It's not like we're not going to get more gold later on.
Hopefully the gold dries up here. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
I mean, we just hand over one giant emerald. That's the whole plate.
Should we grab Quazga and or Yip Yip some poisons that they can add to their weapons? There's like crawler mucus that causes creatures who fail Constitution saving throw to be poisoned, which makes them paralyzed.
Yeah.
Or
I gotta look up the shackles. That was what I was looking up.
Those are probably gonna be
Those were sold out. I just went down aisle 6.
Those
and
are gonna
they
cost you.
sold out.
That's also 5,000. But I'm gonna make you roll if you can even find those. I'm gonna need some persuasion rolls on that. Or
Shackles, we got shackles down at Ashy Slashies, and we got them for half price next to the dildos.
these slashies.
We got shackles, hackles, and cackles down here at John's Discount Cackles and Hackles.
Am I talking to one person about this? Or
I'm gonna make you have to do a search for that. That's gonna take a week.
okay, I can begin this.
How big's the fucking shop?
I'll go through.
No. He's not gonna find these in a shop.
I'll start like going through with the harbors because they probably have the highest chance of being able to find it.
Okay.
But if I need to roll something, let me know.
So you're gonna need to roll a persuasion, and at the end of a week here, for every $100 that you pay somebody, or 100 gold, I mean, you get a +1 bonus to this. And for every week that you spend looking for it, now you're gonna be here for a month, but every week that you spend looking for it is also gonna be a +1.
Okay, so if I just pay no money right now, it'll just be a straight roll.
Right.
And then if I fail it, I'll have to pay to try again.
Hold on a second. I gotta figure out. Where did that go? There's a list here. Oh, check total. Yeah, I think you need to roll between a 26 and a 30 to find it.
Got it.
So, but remember I said every 100 gold pieces up to 10 is a +1. So if you spend 1,000, you get to roll that a persuasion check +10. and for every week that you're looking for it, you would get another +1.
Persuasion. I mean, between 26 and 30, if I roll really good, I can do it without having to spend any money.
Do you believe in the heart of cards?
If Rob will allow me to use my Emissary of Peace feature and this check, which gives me +5
What's
persuasion.
the emissary of Harper's? What's it
And
give?
if do I get Harper bonuses?
What's the thing that you were wanting to use though?
So
The-
Emissary of Peace is a channel
Oh,
divinity that gives
okay.
me +5 persuasion for 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any problem with you using that.
Hold on just a second, Sean. Just a moment.
Oh,
Caradoc. But you can hold on if you want as well. I just want to look and see if there's any ways I can help you, aside from guidance, which I plan on doing too.
Chance.
Um,
And I have an inspiration I can spend. Ooh.
well, at the very least, I'll cast guidance on you.
It's a D4.
Yeah.
So I guess
And
I'll try to do it without spending any money.
wait, what about Bardic Inspiration?
oh, Vincent
What's that
said he
do again?
also needs 350 gold pieces of magic paper and ink.
Is that acquirable? Fine.
Yeah, that would be pretty easy to find.
Alright, yeah, we can also afford that.
So I can copy the scrolls to my book.
All minus 350.
Can't believe they changed counterspell.
Bardic Inspiration would also
What
help you there,
nonsense.
right?
Yeah.
All right, then I'll do Bardic Inspiration and guidance on you. So
that
Bardic
allowed,
Inspiration is 1d6.
What'd you say, Caradoc?
Is Sylvandra's allowed to Bardic Inspiration and Guidance on this
Sure.
roll?
Sure.
Okay. I'll have to make a custom roll, because this is interesting. / roll. 1d20 plus 1d6 is Bardic Inspiration.
Mhm.
Yep.
Plus 1d4 Guidance. Plus 10. And I have Inspiration, so I can reroll. Oof, I rolled an 8.
Oof.
Unfortunate.
Oof, oof.
Yeah, I'll reroll. Why not? It's been my
Okay.
inspiration. If that's allowed.
Yeah, go ahead. You type it all back in, don't you?
Yeah, there we go.
And what did I tell you? You need to roll 26 to 30?
Between 26 to 30.
All right, it's gonna cost you 5,000 gold pieces for those shackles.
All that for that's too much.
What are the shackles?
Dimensional shackles. I will read them so we know what they
Put them in
do.
the chat.
Or I could do
I
that.
would like to point something out. If you want something to be secret, put it in the chat, because I fucking forgot how to access the chat. And that's being honest.
Do you not know the game log? The little
Like the
looks
text
little-
message, the text thread we send?
Yeah,
Like
I'm
the
talking about
text.
in the game.
Where you
in the
roll all
game.
your dice.
Nope. Where the fuck's that at?
How do I send this to game log?
Okay, Sean, I'm sending you a picture.
If I add it to my
of-
equipment briefly, I can send it to game log. That's what it does.
Okay, do you see the game log up there? Do you see the picture I just sent, Sean? On your phone.
I just thought since we've been doing
Oh, that.
things like that.
Did you find the
useful.
text log then?
Huh?
Did
Neat.
you find it?
I
Okay.
did, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But that'll be like a party decision. I don't want to spend 10,000 gold on myself.
I don't think you should either. Honestly, if I was going to be honest, it seems like a little exorbitant to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know it'd be 5,000,
Exorbitant.
but
Exorbitant, yeah.
I mean, if we know if they found it and it exists,
Uh-huh.
if I come back later, will it still be available, or do I have to
Nope,
roll?
I will have caught it on fire.
Probably not.
Okay, so I
You
have
had
to
to
roll
do the
again.
check again.
I mean, that's fine. If we don't want it, if we think it's too much, I'm fine with that.
I think
I got
Sean is
mainly what I
scared
wanted.
that you guys have those.
No, I would just make a case that I think I'd be okay with you buying those
Rob
if
is
it came
scared
with
about
them.
it, so maybe
Yeah.
we do want to.
I think I'd be okay with you having him if it also came with a bonus cloak of arachnida.
See, I think if we get those are a party item, not a Caradoc item.
Yeah, that was my plan.
I would accept that.
And
Although
they
I also
Sean, do you want your rebuttal in here?
Me? Could
Yeah.
my only question is, do they fit Shakespeare?
Yes, they would.
Yeah, I don't think we need them. Yeah, my rebuttal is this. If you find them, they come with that fucking spider cloak.
They do not come with that.
Yeah, they were like in the pocket, I think. And the
what's
shopkeeper's
spider
like,
cloak
I just found them wrapped in this old tarp, so I'll throw the tarp in free.
Thanks.
I mean, if he finds them, he finds them, right? I'm not going to throw off the game. I'm curious to see what happens if we find them.
I mean, it's party loot.
Party
I
loot.
got mainly what I want. Unless there's another.
Do we
cloak
do we
section
have the
around.
money to get all the stuff we want?
So far, yeah, we've bought everything we wanted so far.
How many gold do we have left?
I'll have to do math again.
Ugh.
I can do that.
In the meantime, I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Excuse me.
Bye, Joe.
To my one
See you
viewer,
later,
which
Joe.
should only be Sean. Goodbye.
See ya.
Until next
No,
time.
it's a legendary item, but I want to find a deck of many things.
No.
Fine.
No. Never. Don't ask again.
I'm going to now. I
Now,
wouldn't have, but
if an item is a party item, that means anybody could use it at any time.
I mean, some person will be holding it, but we have 5,900. That's without spending the 5,000 for the shekels.
That's after buying everything else we wanted.
Yes.
5,000 shekels for 5,000 shekels.
So
Mhm.
if we buy the shekels, we'll have 900 gold left. which
I
is
feel like what we should do is if we buy them, we all roll a d20, and the highest roll is the person that keeps them on them.
Or the
I
one
think
with
we'd
the
be fine
best
just to
moral
put 'em-
character.
I think
What'd
we'd be
you say,
fine if
Sean?
we just put them on Quazga's hands. That way, he's always holding them, and they're always holding him.
True.
I'm cool with that if you're up for it.
And then, Paradoc, what'd you say?
Or the one with the best moral character.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like if fair is fair, we should
If
roll the
Quazga has
dice
him,
to see.
he's gonna put him on Sphangers as soon as Sphangers goes to bed for the night.
No, we don't know that. We don't know that. Just saying, I think if we're going to have them as a party item, we should have a roll off to see who's holding them.
Okay, yep, I just added the serpent scale armor to you.
Yeah.
And your armor class went from 16 to 18.
Yes.
And you smell like hepatitis.
I'll add my items, Rob.
Okay. And and Sean got the cloak of protection
Uh-huh. And the rapier.
and the rapier +1.
Add those for me because I don't know how to do it. Would you please, sir?
If I do, you'll never learn.
Okay, fine. I added a rapier +1, and I added a
No.
sword of stealing 9 lives, and I added a cloak of.
You know what? Good idea. Maybe you shouldn't be able to add items.
Yeah, maybe you add them for me, pal.
What about an immovable rod? Could we get one of those?
Nobody's called me that since high school.
I've already got one of those. If you know what that's what I'm back.
Yeah, sorry, pal. You're late to the party.
Or a folding boat.
Yeah, that would have came in handy last session.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Are you shopping down the aisle titled "Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda"?
I'm just looking at random utility items.
Ah.
Although, if we do end up getting these shackles, I think it'd be a good idea to get some of that poison that paralyzes people, because that would make it a lot easier to put the shackles on.
How much does that cost?
It was 200 per application.
Did we? Oh, Jesus. It'll only last for 10 minutes.
Okay, Sean, your armor class from
I don't even know if
16
it
to
lasts that
17
long.
now.
I thought my armor class is already a 17, buddy.
Not what I showed.
Yeah, on my screen it was. Armor class and that little shield symbol is a 17. Proficiency is a +3.
Oh,
walking is a 30.
Hold on. It's probably got to be attuned, maybe.
Can I sell my old armor for like half price or something?
Yeah, that's fine.
Should we get a bag of holding?
I forgot how to attune an item now. Down here at the bottom. Oh, here we go. Okay. Is it not letting me? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Glasgow, your shit.
What? Freudian slip, Quasda? You're shit.
Your armor class is now 18 as well. So, okay.
Refresh this
And I've got.
Give me.
Did I get the? Did I put the rapier? I don't think I equipped the rapier.
Equip the rapier of plenty on for me. But put it on slow. Make me feel pretty.
Don't make me feel dirty doing this.
Slide it into the hilt real slow.
Did they have another cloak of protection for sale?
Nope, just one.
No, they did not.
Only the one.
Sorry.
Just the one.
Unfortunate.
Sorry.
Your armor class is high enough, sir.
Yeah, that's my whole point for my character.
Me too.
If you get too high, I won't be able to hit you at all. Then it's going to be real embarrassing.
That's the point.
Yep.
I get to have a little fun too.
I wanted to make a tank.
I walk over to Caradoc and I fluff out the cloak of protection a couple times, and it may or may not brush the tip of his nose. And I put it on real slow, and I adjust the strings, making sure he also sees my fancy ring that I wear.
I'll get him eventually.
That's called stealing, and I'll slit
Not
your
yours,
throat.
but any.
Do I need to unequip my rapier and re-equip my +1 rapier?
I did that already.
No, I got a rapier +1 that's not clicked.
Well, it's on your character sheet. It is, I believe.
Weird. Oh, you know what? I didn't do the old. Yeah, I got to refresh.
Amateur.
All right, we need to make a decision on shackles. Yes or no?
Got to roll for it. Roll off.
Or if we're buying them or not. That's what I'm saying. Roll to determine if we're buying them.
Roll if we buy them. Line in the sand. We have to have a roll off to see who holds on to them.
I'm fine with a roll off as long as it excludes Quasga. It could exclude me as well, but I don't trust Quasga with those.
Jordan, your mic's muted. What'd you say?
I agree.
I think but that makes it more interesting, guys.
I mean, it was my idea to find them.
Right. Oh, I have a lot of great ideas too. You want me to name them? Give me the cloak where I can walk on top of fucking ceilings, and a poison dagger.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
I mean, the cloak that we the cloak that we gave Vincent literally lets you walk on ceilings.
Yeah.
But nobody wanted it.
So I wanted that shit, but everyone's like, well, you probably should give it to the wizard. Nope, I'll fucking take that shit real quick. So I got stuck with this dusty old hat that smells like pond water.
You got a wand of magic missile, too.
That's true. I couldn't have the fucking web wand, though, could I? I think
Well,
you
no.
guys are racists, and I think you're arachnophobes. I said it.
I don't think you would be able to do much with the web wand. It wasn't even a
I
wand.
mean,
it
I
was a
could
staff.
cast web. That's all I want. Next time that Sifandria says, "Oh, you got to go for a run, dum dum," I could be like, "Web," and then just web my feet.
I'm thinking we just don't buy those shackles.
I don't want to buy him and roll off for him. Come live a little, buddy. It's a 20% chance that I end up with them.
Will we be able to even use them on a creature? Because we have to make them incapacitated first.
I don't know.
What if we compromise and I buy normal shackles? Mundane handcuffs.
I say we roll off for him.
I mean, I'll argue, Sean, that you could probably get out of those. You're not ever getting out of the other ones.
If they get put on me, I'm just saying roll off.
I mean, I'd be down for getting the shackles, but I'm okay either way.
Yep.
I think
Roll off.
based on what we've already done, they would be pretty useful.
That's why I thought they would be good.
Yeah, I'm fine with the shackles, but I do like the roll off idea because wonder if I roll to be the holder of the
As
keys.
long as Quasga doesn't get it, I'm fine.
No,
with the roll.
that's no. If we get the shackles, I'm 100% in the camp of we need magical shackles. But to be fair, I think that we need to roll off to see who holds them. Because if we don't roll off, who holds them?
If I didn't find them.
Right. I'm just saying.
I vote Yip Yip.
All right,
I
yeah,
vote Yip Yip holds them.
okay, I'm cool with that.
Well, we got to ask Joe too, because Joe's not here.
We'd also have to ask Caradoc and you.
And we got to also ask Shakespeare. What if Shakespeare ends up with them? How
Shackles
about this?
purchased.
We get the
5,000
magical
gold.
shackles, but we give them to Shakespeare. Everybody in agreement?
No,
It's not Sean.
no.
It's not Quasga. It's Shakespeare. He's the unlawful
No.
good. He is the great equalizer.
Lawful good.
Yeah, lawful good Shakespeare. That's him.
I said
No,
unlawful good.
Unlawful good.
Unlawful good.
Oh man.
So chaotic good.
Sure. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys.
All right, I've purchased them.
All right.
So we got the shackles. We're just not going to tell Sean that we got the shackles.
I don't know.
Oh wait, so you actually purchased the shackles?
Yeah, I got rid of the 5,000 gold piece gem.
Hmm.
So it's up to. I don't know. I didn't think it would be this much of an issue about who holds them.
Oh, but I mean,
Well,
if, you're,
Sean's
if
afraid you're going to
Oscar's
use them on
voice
him.
is just too loud. Is the problem?
okay, so if he
Do
was
what?
if he was cool with me holding them, I'll hold them. So put the fucking shackles in my adventure pack.
All right.
And then you do them as you will, I guess. But their purpose is so we can apprehend people, or if Quasi gets out of control, and let's start trying to murder people, like us again.
He hasn't really tried to attack y'all.
He did though.
When did he attack y'all?
When he lit the carriage that Caradoc was... Wait, wasn't Caradoc in the carriage when he lit it on fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you weren't the intended target there.
And also like in the
But
cave.
that's the point, is that it doesn't matter if he's the intended target, you know?
There was also some
It
attacks
didn't-
made in the cave on each other. So I believe.
Yeah, but I think that was
don't
actually
know.
started by.
I don't remember.
That was started by Quasga killing the bugbear.
It's fine.
Okay, what do we do? Roll off?
Shackles purchased. Either I guess we can roll off, but I gave him to Yip Yip.
Yeah, Yip Yip has them.
I didn't sign up for this.
If we want to roll off, or roll off.
Well, how much? What were the items that you got, Quaska?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
much-
check the group log real quick, the group chat.
We got
Oh
+1
my God.
rapier and a cloak of protection.
How much was that in total?
1,000.
Gotcha.
1,000 of 5,000 is 20%, just like the chances I'd end up with those. Small price to pay.
Best 2 out of 3. Look, I'm trustful. I think it's okay that I have them.
I mean, I'm 100% roll off, but I would say to Caradoc, to Sean, that in this instance, I do find it unfair if I were to hold on to an item that I do not know exists. So I'm okay with Yip Yip having them.
I mean, I was just asking for permission to use the gym for an item, and then I would probably explain what the item does to the party.
What's the gym?
Remember the big emerald?
5,000 emerald gem?
Oh,
Where
yeah,
it's hard money for them.
The one that everybody gave me. No,
Wouldn't that be
that's
cool?
no. I'm gonna speak up. Fuck this roll off bullshit.
Here we go.
Because I'm
Here
the
we
motherfucker
go.
that got us that gym in the first place, and everybody was all like, "Ooh, you collapsed the ceiling on us and almost
That's 'cause the
killed
ceiling-
everyone." No, my actions led to these shackles. I'm fucking holding on to them. That's it. Problem solved. No
It
roll
led
off.
to a concussion. Is what it led to. Okay, since Yip Yip has them, since Yip Yip has them, everybody roll just to see what the answer would have been. Rob, roll for Joe.
Okay. Roll a d20. Oh no! I've
How much, if any, gold do we still have left?
I didn't roll +1. I didn't say +1. It's 14 is what I rolled. That's pretty good.
Damn, Joe.
I rolled
Well,
a
aren't you-
26 on a 20. I don't know what I just did.
You rolled 3d20 +1.
Rob, were you rolling my dice? Roll a d20, and I'm like, whoa, 13 dice flew out of my hand.
Joe rolled a 10.
Nice.
So-
I appreciate the fact that Yip Yip rolled the lowest and he got those. I feel like
Yep.
that is cosmic karma, and I'm okay with this.
I was gonna say, if you don't want, we could go with a roll off, and then Caradoc could hold
I'm
it.
fine with that.
No, I think the universe played out the way it was supposed to.
I certainly like the idea of Caradoc holding them about the same as much as Yip Yip holding them. I trust Yip Yip, but
Me too. I trust Yip Yip to do the right thing.
that's kind of what I figured.
I trust Yip Yip to do the right thing about a thing I don't know about.
How much, if any, gold do we have left?
900.
500
Putting
something.
that now.
And how much gold could we get, or is it worth it to sell the Dragon Guard armor?
If no one's
What's the-
using it, probably.
What's the Dragon Guard armor? I
Well,
forget.
currently, I am using it, but if I get that serpent plate, then that's
Circumcision.
I mean,
that's,
we have 500 in gold. If there's more certain, but you can. buy it.
right. No, I'm just saying. So that's you have +1 bonus to AC when wearing the armor. The AC is 15, but it's also it's a breastplate. So whatever, I think it's 15 plus your dexterity modifier up to 2, if I remember right. That's and then also you have advantage on saving throws against breath weapons from dragons. So it'd be pretty good if we fought that dragon. But in everyday combat, I would get more out of a serpent's scale mail. So I don't know if it's worth it for us to sell that or not, because it's a rare magic item, I believe, which could presumably up our coffers enough to buy some other goodies.
I
if
say,
we're going off these price ranges.
I say, sell it. Get yourself some snake skin, baby.
I couldn't
we've
wear
got-
the armor, correct?
No, 'cause-
Correct.
Yeah, I think we're good. We can sell it.
The only thing I'm thinking about is if we fight that dragon, then it's probably worth keeping. So if we plan on it, then maybe we should keep it. But
This is
if we
how
don't
much
plan on
money we have left. That's supposed to be GP. To go. Without having sold the armor, you're asking.
all right, maybe hold on to the armor until we decide about this dragon.
Sean, I'm trying to see, where did you post
In
The game
the
chat.
D
in the game log? Oh.
game log. 901 gold, 1 silver, 5 copper.
Oh, there we go. Gotcha. Well, if y'all are okay with it, I'd like a suit of the scale mail. We can hold on to the other armor in case we want to sell it later.
Are you talking about the serpent scale mill like
Yeah.
Preston has?
Yeah.
I need you to roll me a straight 20 to see if he can even get it.
All right.
Considering you've already bought a set. You gotta figure out if there's any more.
I know where I can get a serpent if we need somebody to make more.
It does look like they may have another set available.
All right. Well, if they do, I would love to purchase it.
All right.
So, can I purchase it?
Yeah, it'd be 500 gold pieces.
All right. Would you like this other scale mail? Be happy to sell that to you.
How much was? I don't remember how much that was.
Probably like 45 gold or something like that.
What sidebar here? What kind of armor, what kind of weaponry is Shakespeare working with here?
Scale is 50, so it'll sell for 25.
Okay. He has his own type of armor, which I don't know what it is right off. He may have like a hide, but you're not gonna find ogre armor at a town.
No. Any other weapons? Anything else? A hat? Just asking. New sandals? I'm gonna get something for Shakespeare.
I mean, you could buy him some nicer clothing. You could buy him some travel clothes.
Fuck yeah! What's he get? A shirt that buttons up?
Yeah,
Can he
Hey,
move
bud.
in it?
yeah. You can get him. You can get him like 2 shirts and like stitch them together at the seamstress.
Absolutely. Yep.
They'll throw that in for free.
Fuck
And a
yeah,
pair
they
of
will.
pants.
And a pair of pants. Fuck yeah, they will. You know why? Because if you don't, I'm gonna bring him in here.
And he's gonna button up his shirt, all lopsided.
Nope, I'm gonna fix it right for him. When do we do that? No, wait. We'll wait and do that when Joe shows back up. Are we doing anything else tonight without Joe? We're just getting some armor and shit.
11:32. I don't know. What do you think, guys?
I am.
I mean, is there anything?
Next Wednesday, I fly out to Phoenix, and I'll be gone through September 5th. I come back that Thursday.
Oh, shit.
Hold up. Oh shit! Where the hell are you going for like 2 weeks? What the fuck?
He's bad at math.
Yeah,
A week from this Wednesday.
yeah. So I leave the August 25th, and I come back.
So you won't be here the next session
right? Yeah.
because it's September 2nd. Or September 1st is the day it would be. So labor. Oh yeah. Well, that sucks. Well, you didn't clear this with me, so you're not going.
Sorry, bud.
Unless
All right.
anybody's
We're
free
not gonna
this,
get much anything else done today.
unless everybody's free this upcoming Sunday, I'd be free to before I go out.
I can't work. I work.
Yeah,
Oh.
I already cleared it with Rob. I'm going to go to Colorado Thursday, and I won't be back till Monday night.
Oh.
All right, looks like you're logging on in Phoenix. Problem solved.
No, you don't want him logging on when he's around his cousin Kenny. He will not be fit for a human conversation.
We may still play. We may still play without him, but we'll just kind of have somebody control him or something.
Who do you want to control you?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yip Yip wrote me a note that said,
You
"Hey
can have the
chum,
shackles.
here's some shackles I came across."
Maybe I should have Rob just play for me.
Probably doesn't want. He's got to handle everything else.
Sully, get down, buddy boy.
I know what we can do real fast though. As you guys get done shopping and stuff, you've got your little bags like you just got back off of Rodeo Drive.
Did you just
Caradoc-
pretty woman us?
Caradoc, where were you staying at?
I would go home, see
Oh,
how
you're
the fame's doing
okay.
after like,
So-
checking out the temple. They're probably at the temple actually.
But
I
your
went there.
but your son's
Yeah,
back in
you
the
talked
other
to them
town.
for a little bit. Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I would ask if if my room's still there, or if they have rented it out to someone or something.
Oh, dearie,
but-
your room is still there. You know that. It'll always be there.
Oh, I said you could give it to someone, but
We've got plenty of money, and church, provides well for his loyal servants, and so we kept your room for you. I know that you're out adventuring, and she grabs you by the cheek, and she goes, "But you just look so adorable in your new armor."
it's true. It's true.
So you're still there. Have you heard from Elnina?
I try to keep like a straight face, because I think I expected she would ask this. And I would say I haven't heard from her recently, but I'm gonna go try to track her down. Figure out why
I
she
don't
did
know
this
what
to
happened
us.
to that poor girl. She's been through a lot.
I hope that she's still her old self.
Yeah. So later on that night, you head towards your home, and you kind of see a person kind of standing on the street corner, and as you get a little closer, you realize that it's Asham. And he approaches you and he says, "Sir, do you mind sitting on this bench a minute? Your boots look awful scruffed." And he pulls out like a cloth. He's like, "I'd like to clean off your boots for you."
Do I get the sense that this is obviously some code words or like, "Hey, got a mission" or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll walk over. And I'll
So he
say,
sits down.
Yeah, my boots could use a nice shine.
And he looks around. It's kind of getting, it's getting a little it's twilight time kind of thing. So, he looks around and he says, "The spider, has requested a trial by combat."
Does he choose who he fights, or do we appoint someone?
He wants to fight Quazga in a fight to the death.
And
Do
will
you know who this Quazga is?
I am very much aware. Will he have access to his magics, Mr. Spider?
Yes, that is part of the deal.
And I assume it'd be a one-on-one combat, no interaction.
Yes.
I can almost guarantee Quazga would be up for this. Has this trial by combat been approved as his only method, or
Um,
does he have the right to choose after what he's done?
I wouldn't say that he has. He probably isn't the right to choose, but he did plead a case to a few members of the Harpers. And even though we could have him arrested, he is a dangerous man. And maybe it would be best for him to go out.
Well, what if he wins the combat? Then it's bad.
If he wins the combat, then he's free and we hunt him down again. And this time, maybe we don't let him come back.
Wouldn't that be against the law?
I wouldn't say it would be against the law. This is, even though it is Harper's business, he is a...
I mean, is he under custody of the city of Neverwinter or under the Harpers?
No, he's under the Harpers.
Oh, then that's fine.
Yeah. Lord Never Ember knows about this because he knows about some of the Harpers. He's got a few of the Harpers in his ear, and he does not seem to really care. If we eliminate our own problems with this man, even though he's an enemy of the region, he's not exactly known as an enemy to Neverwinter.
I see. And so it's a battle to the death, or
Yes.
a battle to unconsciousness? And
No,
then,
it is to death.
oh, if you think it's an idea, I'll ask Kwazga.
Yes.
He's been.
Sir, your shoes are awful shiny now. Those are some very nice boots.
Yes, they cost a fortune.
And he gets away and he puts his little rag. He says, talk to your man and I will have somebody meet you tomorrow evening. I hear that you're going to be on guard duty.
Apparently. It's a little below my pay grade, but I'll do it.
Excellent. And he walks off down the street.
I'll continue on my way home.
Savandrius, what are you going to do for the rest of this evening?
Well, I imagine I'll
I would
probably.
have invited Saphandrius to come to my home if he wishes.
I am interested in.
You going to braid each other's fucking hair? What's going on?
I have things I could do.
Wow.
Woo!
I think at some point I want to talk to Kwazga and to Caradoc. I don't know if I would have filled in, or Caradoc and I would have been, would have already had the opportunity to discuss what happened back at the caravan more in depth. The idea of the exorcism, or kind of the little trip that I sent Kwazga on, but I intended to fill him in on everything that happened outside, and which didn't really involve Kwazga doing much except being okay with keeping Shakespeare around when he wasn't okay, not killing the bugbear. That kind of pissed me off. But other than that, he didn't do anything wrong outside. I just sent him away because I couldn't deal with him anymore.
And you had this conversation with Caradoc and Kwazga, or we were just?
Well, I would have had that with Caradoc, and then I would have, if given the opportunity, I'd go find Kwazga to try and sort of halfway apologize.
So
kind of
I will say that.
Look,
I will say that you already had the conversation with Caradoc, but you have not had the conversation with Kwazga yet. That may be a good time to have now.
Well then, Kwazga, do you have a moment?
Nope. During this time, I was actually. Let's see here. Hold on a sec. I was over. What's the Sleeping Dragon?
That is I think that's an inn.
What is the Winged Wyvern?
I think that is also an inn.
Where's the local?
I don't know. No, I think those.
Goddamn.
I'm sorry. Those are enclaves, maybe.
Where's the watering hole?
I mean, you could listen. We'll just
the dolphin.
There's a hold on. There's a
House of Knowledge. That's the name of the bar. I get to pick.
That's a library. The bar that's closest to you right now is the Cross-Eyed Beholder.
Okay. Where's that on the map?
There.
Oh, convenient. Okay. Yep, I am in the cross-eyed beholder.
If I'd have seen where Quasga went, I'd have joined him and asked him if he has a moment to speak with me.
Oh, for you? And I take a little swig of my ale. I stand up and I start doing like calf stretches, stretching my quads, doing some toe touches. I was just getting ready for a 5K. I don't know if I have time to talk to somebody, but
I'd grin and say, "Drinks on me if you do."
And I look down and I splash my leftover ale on his chest, and I was like, "Drinks on you, indeed. Have a seat."
Why is he
Fair
sounding
enough.
clever?
And then I put my finger to your lip and I say, "Barkeep, another round on him, please."
And I toss a coin to the barkeep.
And I smirk wryly and I say, "All right, Cephandrius, what's on your mind?"
I wanted to explain to you why I sent you on a little jog earlier. And, well, so it really bothered me the way you were okay with Shakespeare saying he armed goblins, but that you killed that bugbear from before. I don't understand where the disconnect was. Why was it okay to kill the bugbear, but not Shakespeare?
And so I kind of take another swill of my ale and I set my cup down and holding it with both hands. And I look up and I say, "Cephandrius, in your time on this godforsaken rock, how many bugbears have you encountered?"
Several, just like several guys and several ogres. At my time working on the Witchlight,
Okay.
They were all treated like crap the same.
How many times has a bugbear threatened your life?
Oh, a few, a handful at least.
And how many ogres have you met in the same amount of time?
I'd say probably about 4 if you include the 2, including Shakespeare and his friend, and then 2 more at the Witchlight Carnival.
So 1 out of 4 ogres in your lifetime have attempted a threat on your life, correct?
I would say so, yeah.
Well-
Maybe 1.5, a little drunken argument back at the Witchlight.
Uh-huh. So in my time on this planet, I have never met a bugbear I could trust or didn't try to end me. And you see who's still standing, right? And I stand up and I dust off my new cape, cowl, and I sit back down. You know how many ogres I've encountered on my time on this planet?
No idea.
Yeah, me neither. But I can tell you this much. Only about 10% have ever tried to put hands on me or stop me from breathing.
Your
So
father.
I go by my gut.
Your father was an ogre.
So
What'd you
it
say?
wasn't about. It wasn't.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
Pretty
about the
fucking live that
goblins.
down.
Then it was just about you being afraid of the bugbear. That's much more understandable. If you had told me that, I wouldn't have been as angry about it.
Right. So is it
But
fair
you
to
know,
say
I-
that you maybe flew off the handle?
Well,
Even when he's getting apologized to, he's an asshole.
I think yes and no.
Right.
I think understanding your situation, clearly you and I need to learn to communicate more effectively. And in the moment, I suppose I could have tried to be a little bit more diplomatic in my expression of discontent. I apologize for the run. And
You're
that's why I
starting to
wanted
use
to
a
come.
lot of big words like Shakespeare.
Yeah, but I know you can understand them, so I'm not too worried.
So I haven't survived this long and lived as equally as long by not trusting my gut when it comes to these feral creatures. I've never met a bugbear I could trust, but I've slit just as many throats of ogres as I have stood beside or been rescued by. So let's just say I got a pretty good feeling about this Shakespeare guy.
Huh. You've been hanging out with Vincent a lot lately, haven't you? You can
That's
just
funny.
feel how despicable they are in your bones.
Mm.
That sounds familiar. I think he was saying something about orcs like that earlier. I didn't really feel like he was right about it then, and I'm not so sure you're right about the sentiment now.
Yeah, I might not be, but I'm just telling you, and I stand up and kind of slap myself in the gut again. This is the only thing I trust. Not you. This.
Fair. Tell you
Hold
what.
on. What do you trust his
I
gut?
won't-
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. Duh. My brain.
I pat Andreas on the tummy and I say that. That's what I trust.
I
Well,
was like, what's he mean? He
For
trusts
whatever
his
it's
gut?
worth, I won't offer a bugbear's sanctuary in our manor. I may still try and let some go in the future because I've had a lot of good experiences with bugbears. But I won't risk your life. I'll send them far away if I spare their lives. What do you think? Is that acceptable?
I think we came from two very dramatically different upbringings. I never got to live in the houses and inns and manors like you. I spent my time living in the forest, surviving, living off the land. But in the time that I've managed to stay alive, I've been shown mercy a time or two. So I think next time we get in that situation, I might be more keen to the idea of letting them walk away.
Caradox
Well-
just went back to his house to go to the sleepover.
I just picked a building. That's my house.
Then I am sorry for sending you on that run.
This little baby.
And
Okay, hell mark
if you
it.
sustained any injuries while you were running, let me know. I'll heal you up. Drinks are on me for the rest of the night, even if you don't want to share them with me.
And I grab my cup and I kind of fake throw my cup on him and I say, ah! And I take a big drink and down the other half. And I say, look, we've been together for a short time, but I think in my heart of hearts, and I give him a wink, that I probably should trust you just a little bit more than I do. But I got a way about me, and I do things my way, and you do your things your way. So, let's just try not to get into each other's way.
I'd love to. Hopefully, we can arrange that. So far, it seems like we're struggling with that quite a bit.
Your forehead ever itch?
Sometimes I get when the flies are biting. Why?
Just curious. Probably just sweat a lot from that last jog I took.
Whoops.
Whoops. That's fair. That's fair. What do you think of big guy out there? Any chances we can get him inside?
I mean, we got some clothes for him. He's clearly
true.
more intelligent than the average ogre. Maybe since we're going to be on guard duty, if we promise to keep an eye on him, somebody will listen. I don't know.
Think he's-
I
you think
want to try.
you think he's thirsty?
Well, we can go find out. Even if he can't come in here, maybe we can take something to him.
It's true. Rob, how much does like a keg of beer cost? A keg of ale?
Uh, 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 don't know.
Right. How much does half a keg of
gold
beer
pieces.
cost?
If I
8
don't know
gold
it-
pieces? Christ,
Or a keg.
cracker.
I got it.
No, I
Do
thought
you
toss
really
over.
want a drunk ogre outside of town?
How much does a quarter
is it-
cask of beer cost?
Is a keg gonna make that ogre drunk? Like,
Yeah.
how big are ogres? Like, he's got to be what, like
8 feet
2
tall.
tons?
8 foot? 8 foot
8
tall.
feet tall. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
8 feet in.
Hold on a second. I'm getting ahead of myself, Sophandrius. Barkeep, we need 4 mugs of ale.
Are you bringing the glasses or back, or you need them to go?
They're going to be part of the deal.
All right. That'll
Guy
be
I
fine.
know might as well eat them.
Do you want them made out of bread?
Can I get some bread pulls, please? Can I get liquid bread in actual bread, please? All right, so
we got these special bread mugs.
I look over at Sophandrius and I says,
This month's
Good.
special.
Good chat. What do you say right now? We go give big guy a drink.
They're shaped like little beholders, hollowed out.
For $10 more, you can keep the mug.
I like it. Let's go.
All right, so we have 6 mugs because I want another one. And as we're walking out towards the front of the village, I just kind of stop and I say, "Sphandrius."
Okay, calm down a second.
Uh-huh.
This is Neverwinter. This is not a fucking village.
Okay, well,
This is a big metropolis town.
Right. So as we briskly walk through Metropolis, I kind of stop and I say, "Sphandrius, you ever wonder what the hell we're doing?"
With all of you every single second of every single day. How about yourself?
Yeah, every damn day. All right, let's go give a drink to the big guy.
Sounds good.
What's Shakespeare doing, Rob?
He's just hanging outside of town. He sees you as you guys come out, and he waves. The guards look very suspicious. Is that ogre with you?
I just give him a nod.
Yeah.
He's been polite. We've asked him to. We keep asking him to move another 10 feet back, and he keeps doing it. It's very
Huh.
weird.
Right. And do these guys know us? They trust us?
They don't know you.
Okay, great.
Look, we're going to be helping guard the city over the next number of days, and that ogre is actually a part of our party. I don't know how long it is. I thought it was over. I don't know. What are the odds that you know somebody we can talk to about allowing our friend inside?
He's like, well, hold on a second. So he goes back into the tower, and he comes back down with what looks to be like a lieutenant in the guard, and he says, "I was told that you had some questions for me." And he's kind of an
Yeah.
older human, but he's got like a long gray beard and like a very fancy mustache, and he looks like he's probably about in his late 50s, but he has a full head of like gray hair as well, and he looks very buff for his age and very got a very like hard nosed smile and eyes.
Gotcha. Well, yes. We're going to be helping guard the city over the next insert time period here. And one of our party members hasn't been allowed within the city walls. I was wondering if there's any we might be able to allow him inside. He's that ogre that your guards have been speaking with over the course of the day.
He seems to be the pleasant sort, for an ogre at least. I don't know if I trust ogres in the city. But tell me, what brings you to this town?
Well, we were escorting a prisoner back to the insert Sean's religious belief group organization here.
Church of
Caradoc,
Ilmater.
excuse me. Not. Yes, to the Church of Ilmater. And when we arrived, we were asked by, it was the mayor, right?
It's the Lord Protector Dargot Neverember.
The Lord Protector to help guard the city for.
He says,
I don't-
"Hold on a second," and he goes back upstairs. And you wait about 5 minutes. He comes back downstairs, and he's got like a list. Like he's got like a list, and he's like, "What is your name, sir?"
My name is Sphandrius.
Ah, your name is here on this list. You said you're going to be. They say you're going to be doing guard duty. You're going to be under my tutelage. The few days that
Very
you're
well.
guarding a week.
I elbow Sphandrius and say under my breath, he said toot.
It will be much appreciated,
Give me.
and I'm sure will be of help as well.
Give me a persuasion.
Give you a what?
Roll. Persuasion roll.
Finally, Sophandr's chance to shine as a bard.
Oh damn! Look at that.
That was me.
Wazga helped.
Did it-
I'm the backup. I'm the backup.
He's like, okay, hold on a second, and you see him kind of go back to a desk that's kind of sitting on the bottom floor, and he pulls out a little card, basically that says, "Have your ogre keep this on him. Hopefully he can. If anybody tries to give him any trouble, he can show that card, and tell him Lieutenant Garvin is his liaison for his stay here if there's any trouble. And my name is on that card, and
Will do.
it's got a little magic star on it that when the light hits it, it looks like a 3D hologram.
Did we just give this
For-
guy the fucking sheriff pin that you got from cops when you were little?
For your kindness, I'd like to leave you with an assurance that, particularly until you fully trust our friend Shakespeare outside, he will be with either me or one of our party members at all times within the city.
That is probably for the best.
Should you need to locate him, and I'm unable to be found, another party member's name is Caradoc. I gesture towards
he
Quazga, but
To
I don't
be
say his
part of the Church of Ilmater, because I remember him doing a lot of healing back in the day.
He may also
I'm not-
recognize me as being a companion of the noble heart.
I'm not
Early.
certain of his time here, but I believe he is involved in the Church of Ilmater.
The tales of those hands, oh boy, they've gone all over the place.
I've touched a lot of people, guys.
Yeah. And I look up and I say, he's also done a little work with the Noble Heart. You ever heard of him?
Oh, yes, I have.
Everybody loves that little guy.
All right, you can get your ogre in here.
Thank you very
His
much.
name tag. His lanyard.
His little sheriff's badge.
Get him spayed and neutered.
Fuck you. As we turn around,
Please
I
make
kind
sure
of
you get your ogre spayed or neutered.
as we turn around and walk away from the tower, I say, "Hell, hold on a second," and I look at him and I get a very serious, soft look on my face, and I just say, "Thank you."
You said this to the captain or the
To Sophandrius.
Oh, Sophandrius.
Yeah, sorry, it's to Sophandrius, yeah. I climbed all the way up the tower. Thank you.
Of course.
No, to Sophandrius, yeah, thank you.
All right. And
I think we have a drink to go share.
Go find a stable for him to sleep in.
Shit.
there's a stable back in the back of Gundren's house.
You mean our house?
Yes.
Gundren just paid the taxes on that shit.
You're right.
Now we need to figure out where Gundren lives.
Oh, fuck yeah. What's the conversation look like with the big guy out there?
What do you mean?
Oh, we're gonna go tell Shakespeare the good news.
I can come in.
You can come.
Not
in.
only that, buddy, but as a party, in case you wanted, Quazga, would you like to show him what we wrestled up inside for him?
Yeah, and I pull
I had a
out.
wonderful idea.
I say, first of all, drink this, and I hand him one of the mugs,
This is amazing.
and you can eat the cup.
Oh no, I got in trouble the last time I did that. I was
Oh.
farting pottery for a week.
No, that's all right. This is better than pottery. It's bread.
What is a bread?
Oh, just try it, and then I'll tell you.
Yum. Bread
Right.
is good.
Bread is good. You got that right. And I reach into my bag and I fluff out the giant shirt, and I say, "What do you say to some new duds, big guy?"
Shakespeare has clothing?
Shakespeare has clothing. It's one of a kind. We had to stitch two of them together to fit
What's the
those broad
clothing look like?
shoulders. What?
What's the clothes look like?
It's one plaid shirt stitched together to one solid shirt without plaid.
What color is the solid shirt?
Oh, the solid's gonna be about probably like a rust color, reddish orange, dusty.
All right.
I
And the
can't wait to
plaid-
see this AI art.
Yeah, and the plaid is
plaid.
the plaid is a very angry navy mixed with a mustard plaid, like a big thick buffalo plaid.
And the
Yeah.
pants are green.
Pants are green. Yeah, pants are green. Exactly. Yep. Hey, we had these hemmed for you too, and it's two different colored pants to make them longer.
That's no. God, no. I forgot about his pants. Now supposed to be doing
Yeah. Yeah, the pants are green, and then about the bottom third is going to be what do you think? Corduroy?
Ooh,
Just to paint the
corduroy.
scene here.
Yeah.
Yeah, corduroy. Yeah.
Can't go wrong with corduroy.
Yeah, they don't make him big and tall, guy, but we pulled some strings.
It tickles my ankles.
It sure does. Shoes is a whole other question, pal. We're gonna have to work on that. So you're going to, keep working with what you've been working with. But
That's
Here, have-
okay. My feet are used to walking on uncomfortable things like cobblestones, skulls.
Next.
crushing skulls, making thick souls. Am I right, big guy?
You know it.
All right, and then Savandris, I think you have a little something for this guy to put in his pocket and never lose.
Yeah, so we spoke to the guard, and as we said earlier, you're going to be allowed into the city because they have some backwards views, and they know how capable and strong you are. They didn't feel comfortable letting you just about the city on your own, which is unfortunate. But what that means is you'll have to hold on to this card and stick with one of us, and you'll be good.
He's like, ooh, okay. And he sticks it in his pocket and immediately falls out.
All right, buddy, we may have to go get this sewn onto your shirt.
Did we just scarlet letter our fucking ogre? Damn it. Awesome. You still thirsty, big guy?
All right. I think we
Could
need
use a
to-
drink, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. All right. So, yeah, we give him 3 more beers and we each have 1 more.
Okay. And I think we're going to end it there.
Oh, yeah. It's like the Emperor's new clothes, but backwards.
Oh, man.
All right, let me mute everybody.
The cast at Pixelated Paranormal would like to thank you for listening to this week's episode. Pixelated Paranormal is here to tell you tales of the fantastical, the strange, the unknown. Tales that will move you a little further down the paranormal highway. If you'd like to share your own listener story, we would love to hear it. Email us at pixelatedparanormal@gmail.com. Again, that's pixelatedparanormal@gmail.com. We'd really love to hear from you. Again, thanks for listening to this week's episode of Pixelated Paranormal, your guide to the unusual and the strange.